Hey everyone, and welcome to another Explainer. Today we are tackling something that is fundamentally, and I mean fundamentally, reshaping how we operate on a daily basis. We're looking at one of the absolute most powerful AI tools out there right now, ChatGPT. If you've been paying even a tiny bit of attention to the tech world lately, you know AI isn't just some far-off sci-fi concept anymore. It's here. It's incredibly powerful. And today, we're going to break down the exact real-world advantages this technology brings to the table, looking specifically at 5 distinct benefits for the AI era. Okay, let's dive into this. The core question we really need to answer today is this: how is AI actually changing the way we learn, work, and create? It's a massive question, right? Because artificial intelligence, well, it isn't just a single-use gadget. It's a complete foundational shift. It's changing the very mechanics of how we soak up knowledge, how we knock out our daily jobs, and how we bring our creative ideas to life. The source material we're unpacking today gives us a fantastic, really clear-cut framework to understand exactly how this transformation is playing out.
So, to answer that big question, here's our roadmap. We'll be covering supercharging learning and coding, boosting daily productivity, enhancing your writing and communication, sparking creative problem-solving, and finally, unlocking your full potential. Let's just jump right in.
First up, Section 1, Supercharging Learning and Coding.
Okay, picture this. It's 2 a.m., you're staring at a textbook or a screen, and there's this complex concept that is just not clicking at all. In the past, you were basically stuck until you could track down a teacher or a colleague the next day. But now, ChatGPT acts as this instant, personalized tutor. It breaks down dense topics on demand. You can ask it highly specific questions tailored exactly to the part you don't understand. So you aren't just passively reading anymore. You're actually grasping these complex subjects at the speed of thought. It's a total game changer.
And this brilliantly illustrates how that exact same learning power translates over to coding. It doesn't just explain abstract programming ideas, it actually generates functional code for you to work from. But honestly, the absolute best part, it debugs. It finds that one single, incredibly frustrating missing semicolon that would have otherwise taken you, 3 agonizing hours to spot? It acts as an expert pair of eyes for literally everyone, whether you're a day one beginner or a seasoned software engineer.
Moving right along to Section 2, boosting your daily productivity. Think about those endless soul-crushing morning task lists we all have. By utilizing this tool, you can start automating a lot of that heavy lifting. Need a fresh angle for a 10 a.m. meeting? It'll generate new ideas for you. Staring at a blank page? It helps write that initial rough draft. Feeling totally overwhelmed by a 50-page report somebody just dropped in your desk? It can summarize the critical data for you in seconds. It's kind of like having a hyper-efficient assistant sitting right there at your desk, allowing you to just fly through your daily to-dos.
All right, Section 3, Enhancing Writing and Communication.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the AI's adaptability across completely different formats. Because on one hand, you've got professional needs, right? Your daily corporate emails, formal executive reports, that sort of thing. But on the other hand, you have creative needs, snappy blog posts, engaging social media content. And it doesn't just give you one flat robotic voice for all of it. It actually understands context. So it lets you draft a highly polished, very serious report for your boss and then pivot instantly, like in the very next prompt, to craft a vibrant, attention-grabbing post for your followers.
And regardless of the format you're using, it fundamentally elevates the quality of your text. First off, it corrects your grammar, which, let's be real, saves you from sending an embarrassing typo to the CEO. Second, it enhances clarity, making sure your actual point doesn't get lost in a bunch of confusing, rambling sentences. And third, and this is incredibly impressive to me, it actually boosts creativity by suggesting content angles you might have completely missed. It just provides this essential layer of polish to everything you write.
Next up, Section 4, Sparking Creative Problem Solving. Let's move to and see how this builds across different arenas. Because for students, the AI completely breaks through writer's block to help generate fresh project ideas. Then, for professionals, it steps up to act as a brainstorming partner to solve concrete, everyday business problems. And for founders and entrepreneurs, it scales all the way up to complex project and business planning. It essentially acts as an elite sounding board, throwing really innovative concepts back at you, literally no matter what field you're operating in. And finally, Section 5, Unlocking Your Full Potential. Let's tie this whole journey together. So, the crucial point is this. To quickly recap the 5 key advantages we've explored today, you learn faster through personalized explanations. You massively boost your productivity by automating those mundane tasks. You achieve better, crystal-clear writing. You learn and debug code effortlessly. And you unlock high-level creative solutions. It is just an incredibly comprehensive suite of benefits. Which leads us to the ultimate takeaway from our explainer today. The core directive from the source material is incredibly simple. Start using these tools today. Seriously, the barriers to entry are they're unbelievably low, and the upside for your daily life is absolutely massive. It's really all about reclaiming your time and working far, far more efficiently.
So I'll leave you with this final thought to ponder as we wrap up. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and thrive in the AI era? Because the tools, they're sitting right there waiting for you. It's entirely up to you to take that first step, run some experiments, and see exactly how much time, energy, and creativity you can reclaim. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep pushing those boundaries, and I will see you next time.